Hi guys, thanks for joining me on the next episode of Overland with Buzz, and today we're going to be building and installing a storage system for the back of the FJ Cruiser. I hope you like it. All right, here's the next project we're going to be undertaking is going to be building a storage box solution for the back of the FJ Cruiser. It's not a whole lot of room in there, but we're going to go ahead and try to maximize the space we have available down here in the bottom. Going to be building out of 1/2 inch and 3/4 inch plywood, 3/4 inch on the sides, give it some, make it a little beefy, 1/2 inch on the bottom and top of the storage box. And then we've got some heavy duty rails we'll be using to extend those drawers out. Gonna go with 2 drawers, and then above the door on the left side, I'm gonna be building a slide out panel that we can use for food prep or whatever we need back there. And let's get it going. For a compromise between weight savings and making a sturdy box, I decided to use 1/2 inch plywood for the top and bottom of the box, and 3/4 inch plywood for the sides and center support. Likewise for the drawers, I used 1/2 inch for the front, back, and bottoms, and 3/4 inch for the sides. I finally decided to break down and buy a Craig pocket hole jig. I don't know why I waited for so long. Though I was surprised to see it retail for about $100, I soon came to appreciate its value. This tool makes joinery very simple and quick. All right, we got an important first step here. We've got our first sliding pull-out drawers. I gotta say, I was a little frightened to tackle this just based on a couple of YouTube videos, but I gotta tell you, I'm really pleased with how well this came out. Pretty sturdy. I didn't go with the super heavy duty drawers slides because they're like $130 a set. I don't plan on putting anything quite that heavy in here. So we're gonna go ahead and tackle the left side now, and then there will be a pull out shelf using some channel iron for food prep or just maybe holding the stove or something like that. So yeah, really happy with how it's coming along so far. It's been a while since I've worked with metal, and I'd forgotten how hot that aluminum can quickly get. Ouch! I used a grinding disc to trim down the rough metal bits and then just screwed the angle stock into place. Rather than making a bunch of measurements for the rail replacement, I just used a piece of 1x2 as a jig to lay the rail on top of. Sorted. Right, next update. We are getting there. The bottom fits in there right nicely. I've got even managed to get lucky and bolt it down using where the rings, the tie down rings used to go. And then I'll put some lockdowns on the back going into the other cargo holds at a later date. Getting ready to put the top back on and make sure that that's going to be all flush, and then we'll start working on the finishing work. All right, we're nearing completion here on the kind of what I went with is this rubberized grippy mat that's going to be used for the top side. I'm probably going to come up with a way at a later date to mount the bolts through the top of the mat with some nice big fat washers. So if I need to take the top off for any reason to get it stuff, I wouldn't have to be trying to pry up sticky stuff or something like that. But just using my one of my blade cutter, knife cutters here to kind of trim off some of the excess. And it really couldn't be easier, and I kind of like the custom finished look that it's going to have when it's finished. Here we go. After the drawers were completed, I routed out a space for the recessed pull rings to fit into and mounted them, plus the window sash locks so I would know where the holes are going to be before I fixed the non-skid tape. This way, I just had to poke some pilot holes in the tape to make putting the hardware back on pretty easy. Putting the finishing touches on it. Yeah, we don't want that flying around, do we? All right, we're all done. It's the finished products. I'm pretty happy with the way it came out. We got this ruggedized rubber mat top on here. Got some nice angle iron that I just used to kind of finish it off, give it a nice polish look. This was kind of an impulse buy, the bottle opener. I thought that kind of worked well there. And then I went with the low-tech approach as far as just using these little window sash hooks to keep them from sliding open. It doesn't have to be fancy, it gets the job done, doesn't let this really open up at all. And then I got some recessed ring pulls. Once again, just trying to give it kind of a nice finished look. The whole thing will go in and out in about 5 minutes tops. Doesn't take a whole lot. And then I've got the prep table over here. Probably going to put some type of food safe covering up on here, but it's plenty sturdy for holding the campfire stove or something like that, or maybe just making a sandwich here. So pretty happy with how that turned out, and thanks for watching.